Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Renee Allen and Friends Show. We have a wonderful guest in the studio. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome. Right. Mwah.
Miss Renee.
Hi, I'm Dr. Renee Starlin Allen, the host of the Renee Allen and Friends Show here on WLVS Radio, the largest online radio broadcast in the United States. Well, this platform is for people to really know what's going on, not just locally, but globally.
Oh, I love it. They say you're the man's the head, but we're the neck, and we put them wherever we want to put them. Is that true?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
I want you to just talk about a few pieces, and then the fundraiser, because that's what I'm excited about.
Okay. We forgot about love. Beautiful love.
Bringing you the best in entertainment, entrepreneurship, business owners, the whole gamut. It's so exciting. I am so impressed. The vibrancy in the color and the details. Can we hold one up?
Oh, absolutely. I'll hold on. I'll hold up one of my absolute favorites.
So you really can't judge a book by its cover. And pageants are about beauty and brains and what you can bring to the platform.
'Cause girl, when you're here, nothing goes wrong. Yes, I need you everything.
Bringing you the finest in chefs in the DMV.
Oh my goodness. Wow, this is awesome. Thank you so much. Smoked pulled pork.
So everybody wave to your parents. You are looking at Somerset's finest, the sophisticated ladies. Yes! Thank you so much, ladies. And I hope to see you on my set one day. Thank you. God bless you. And we're going to be doing a lot of collaboration and a lot of great things together. Glory to God. Bam! Boom! Ta-da!
Oh, yeah. We right here, y'all.
Something you never had, you need to do something you've never done.
Yes.
We gon' sing right here. Yeah, Miss Renee. Oh, yeah. We gon' do it here. Right here in Listen Vision, y'all. Oh, yeah. Miss Renee. I like how you sing it. Girl, I like how you sing it now. And where we at now?
Miss Renee Show.
Miss Renee Show. Hey, Miss Renee Show. Where we at on Miss Renee Show?
Hello and welcome to the Renee Allen and Friends Show. I am surrounded by beauty and brains right now. We are in the nation's capital across from Howard University. I'm so happy to see you two. How are y'all?
Good.
In unison, good. Yes, it's all good, right, ladies?
Yes.
So why don't we tell WLVS Land, first we'll start with you, your name and the title that you hold.
My name is Tiara, and I am Little Miss District of Columbia.
My name is Robbie, and I'm Little Miss Maryland.
Yes! I don't have my bell for some reason, so ding, ding, ding. Do you remember the bell when you were on here last time? Well, listen, we want to talk to them. There's so many pageants going on. This Saturday, I believe, is the Miss USA, DC USA, and just so many things. So we wanted to bring them on and talk about how it is to hold the crown and some of the experiences that they've had. So you want to tell us an experience that you've had as being Little Miss DC?
One experience I have is being on the radio, being on the TV, and giving out things to people.
Wonderful. How about you, Little Miss Maryland?
One thing is to support my family, and I'm very thankful for being Little Miss Maryland.
Thank you, and I'm very thankful for having you in the studio today live with me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're going to bring on another, I call her a pageantry of community and justice for women, and that's Dr. E. Faye Williams, and guess what? She's on the line. So we want to talk to her and talk about this voting in Alabama and everything that's happening down there. Ma'am, are you on? Jacob, you hear her? Dr. Ife? Oh, I have to take you off. I'm speaker. Okay, is that Dr. Ife?
Yes, it is. How are you this evening?
Yes, ma'am. I'm fine. They're trying to connect you. Huh? You got it? You have it? It's in. I may need you to come over, Jacob, and do this. Yeah, I can hear you, Dr. Ife Williams, but they're going to see what's going on here. Hold on 1 second, ma'am. Oh, okay. Got it. Is that it? Okay, hold on. That's one thing about live in the studio, y'all. Let me get her back. And, okay, we had the wrong cord, apparently. So let me see here. All right, let me call her back. Is that okay, ladies?
Yes.
All right. See if I can get her. So I can't say that number out loud. That's her home number.
When we play the video?
No, sir. We're going to wait for her.
Here we go.
Dr. Ife Williams?
Yes, this is Faye
I
Williams.
apologize for the
That's all right.
difficulties. Yes, ma'am. How are you? Thank you for that email today on what's going on in Alabama and Louisiana.
I am blessed and highly favored, and thank you so much for recognizing the victory of black women in Alabama last night. Well, I know that many reporters are saying different things, but I went to a DNC meeting this morning. They were congratulating black women. Many others are congratulating black women because we were up there 98% voting on the right side. And
Yes,
we
ma'am.
noticed that number 45 has backed away from his candidate that he endorsed. And, but this was a referendum against him. I call it number 45. I don't even dignify him with a name. But I'm just so proud of black women and the strength that they are showing for the things that they need. And this has happened not only in Alabama, but it happened recently in Virginia with the governor's race. And then besides that, I'm going to Louisiana in the next couple of days to honor 18 newly elected black women mayors in the city, including the three largest cities of
Yes,
New
ma'am.
Orleans, Baton Rouge, and Shreveport. So I'm very proud of the job that black women are doing. Some of them are members of the National Congress of Black Women, so that makes me extra proud. But this is not a fluke. Black women always carry the water for our community and carry the water for women. Even though women are being said to have voted 54% for Doug Jones, that's up only because of the 98% of black women who voted, because the majority of white women did not vote for Doug Jones. They actually voted for Roy Moore. And I
Wow.
cannot, for the life of me, understand that. But unfortunately, black women know how to vote in our best interest. White women, we're going to have to teach how to do that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I want to let the audience know, those who don't know you, that is Dr. Ife Williams, the president and of National
The
Congress.
National Congress of Black Women. Thank you
Women.
for helping me out. And-
Yes. Let
And
me
we're
tell you.
always looking for new members to help us do even greater things.
Yes, ma'am. How do they get a hold of you for that?
Well, they can just call 202-678-6788. That's 202-678-6788. We answer every call, or they could go to our website at nationalcongressbw.org. National Congress, B for Black, W for Women.org.
Yes,
and thank
ma'am.
you so much for allowing us to show our pride in black women on your show today.
Yes, I am so proud of you, and I have Little Miss District of Columbia and Little Miss Maryland, both about 8 years old. Is that true? Yes. And they are the reigning pageant queens, and they're here in the set with me. Do you have any advice for these young, gifted, and black women, ma'am, coming from the president of the National Coalition of Black Women?
Thank you so much. I didn't understand who's there with you.
I have two pageant queens. They're 8 years old, and both are the reigning pageant queens. One is Little Miss DC, and one is Little Miss Maryland. And I wanted them to hear some
wonderful.
advice by you.
I do want to congratulate them, and I hope that as a result of many of the great things that black women are doing around the country, they can understand that if they work hard, they make good grades, and they have goals in life, they can grow up to be anything they want to be. They can even be like you.
Thank you. You're so kind. And we thank you, don't we? Let's say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you, Dr. E. Williams. Keep
All
doing
right.
your
Thank
march.
You and good night.
Good night. Wow, that was amazing. One day maybe you'll meet her in person. That's a phenomenal woman, yes. And so you're going to be carrying the torch because you're the young, up-and-coming black women that are going to be doing amazing things and carrying on your pageantry, right?
Yes.
What is this you have here?
This is for you.
For me, thank you. Beautiful, thank you, ladies. Oh,
You're
how
welcome.
beautiful, a beautiful frame, and I love hearts. Oh, thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Well, we are going to, yes, we wish you the best, okay? Let's see that little pageant wave for you. Yes, there we go. I think I have a video of little Miss DC actually dancing. We could probably go into the next segment with that, but we will be returning with author Kimberly Jenkins' Snowgrass. I believe that's how you say it. She's going to correct me if I'm wrong. But we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome.
Let me redeem myself. Let me redeem myself. Yeah. Hello and goodbye. Hello, hello, goodbye. Hello and goodbye. Hello, say goodbye to yesterday. Say hello to what is coming, and I still have more to say. Yeah, it seems I'm running out of time. Yesterday I didn't notice it down, but today I chose to open the blind. Everybody knows the clock unwind, so like a movie we all try to rewind. Just be patient, wait to turn in line. Don't let the fast life corrupt your mind. God will be your ultimate guide. Whenever you're sick, I'm sure that you will find. Remember, it's a blessing to say hi. It's a blessing to say goodbye. I'm a messenger just trying to remind. So listen close as we ain't got all the time. Hello and goodbye. Hello, hello, goodbye. Hello and goodbye. Hello, say goodbye to yesterday. Say hello to what is coming, and I still have more to say. Yeah, it seems I'm running out of time. Lace your shoes for the road ahead, but don't be so anxious to move ahead. Beware of creatures in the waters we tread. Go slow and deep, we can stop the race. Just remember.
Hello and welcome back to the Renee Allen and Friends Show. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming back. And we are sitting here with author, the one and only Kimberly Jenkins Snodgrass, right? You got it right. I'm so excited to have you in the studio. You were sharing with me during break a few interesting things. You want to share it with the audience?
Sure. Dr. Ife Williams, the chair of the National Congress of Black Women, and I actually worked together in 2009 in the Capitol Hill installment of Sojourner Truth bus. And of course, Dr. Ife took on Dr. C. Dolores Tucker dream to have the bust installed in the Emancipation Hall, Capitol Hill. And my organization, my company, provided the entertainment, which was Yolanda Adams and Dorinda Clark Cole.
My God. And we did not even know this, y'all, because you know what? He makes sure everything is all right, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Connects the dots so wonderfully. Thank you, Lord. So let's talk about this book, girl. I know there's a lot of things you're doing, but let's talk about this book project, Delayed But Not Denied 2.
Right.
Yes, tell us about that.
Delayed But Not Denied 2 is a collaboration of 20 women who come from all walks of life. Their ages vary, and they're telling their story of faith, triumph, and resilience. And for me, Renee, it's so much sisterhood that was developed in the project. And I have to give kudos to the organizers, Julia Shaw and Tony Coleman Brown. These ladies are phenomenal because they pour over many stories and they found the right ones to put in this book.
Yes, well, I see you're on page 95, so let's talk about that story.
Let's talk about
So I know a little bit about it. You know, I was at our mutual friend Wanda's birthday party, and so I heard a little bit, but let's share this wonderful. This is it's heartbreaking and then heart lifting.
Right.
Is what I want to call it. So talk a little bit about your story, just so they can be a part of it as well.
Right. Well, my son is wrongfully incarcerated for first-degree murder.
My God.
His name is Kevin Snodgrass Jr. They snatched him from us at the age of 26. There's nothing urban about this story. And when we went through the trial, I said they had snatched the wrong one. And they put them in the system quickly. It's hard to get them out. And if you don't get your loved one before they're actually convicted, getting back into court can be very difficult. In this case, my son's case is a non-DNA case. So basically they're saying my son in this day and age committed the perfect crime, which is insane because there's nothing connecting him to the crime. And with all that being said, what my story is about in this book is overcoming tag-toe fear. And tag-toe fear is receiving your loved one back with a tag on their toe. And over the years, as we've seen the Trayvon Martin stories and so forth, I found myself saying, I have to be grateful that when they apprehended him, they didn't kill him. But I used to have panic attacks, and they was painful panic attacks. Every time I would see one of our brothers or sisters get killed on TV, I would face that panic attack. And I remember one time I got a call, every time I get a call from the prison, you know, I'm jilted and it's hard for me to get to sleep. So I decided to put it down and tell my story,
Thank you for
overcoming tag-toe fear. And what happened is the prison that Kevin is in Virginia is Red Onion State Prison. They put him in solitary confinement in 2013. And they gave him a timeline to say that he wouldn't get out of there to 2020. And I had to read up on it because solitary confinement in Virginia and across the United States is our worst kept secret. It's torture. So I'm already upset, pissed, mad that they wrongfully incarcerate him. Now they're gonna throw him further in the hole. So it just took me to a whole nother level. I had to roll up my sleeve, get into the advocacy game, and hold Virginia accountable. And the Commonwealth of Virginia, they answer to nobody. They just do their own thing.
Commonwealth.
And this is something we cannot blame on 45. They've been doing this. And as far as the Democratic Party go, they have to be held accountable for this current situation. Mass incarceration is on their clock. It started with Reagan. It escalated with Clinton.
My God.
So I'm coming, and I'm forming a group going to get our sons. Because the way Dr. Ife said, black women, those are our sons in there. And there's a lot of them in there wrongfully.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I do believe if you did the crime, you do the time. Now, over sentencing, that's another story. That exists too. But it's going to take African American women and other people of color to band together and let's go get our sons.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm very transparent, open book, and the platform is here for people like you to just bring it to, America. And right now, with my 16-year-old, I have a tag toe kind of fear, so to speak, because they're after our black men.
Yes.
And they don't care if they're two. They're putting you see it on YouTube. They're putting it on the little, what do you call that? The handcuffs when they're like 4 or 5 years old, trying to teach them a lesson. And I don't see any other color being treated that way.
Right.
So when you say, let's go get our sons, what does that mean? What is that going to entail on your part?
Well, in our community, we have a tendency to pick up the phone and call someone and say, my loved one, my son, my daughter is in this situation. Then we put the phone down, and then we wait till they call us back with an answer. We can't do that anymore. That's your blood. That's your child. Nobody else can advocate or speak for them better than you. If you believe in their innocence, step up to the plate, keep it real, and let's go.
Yes, ma'am, let's go. Well, how can they get a hold of this book? Because this is a story, and you said there's 22 stories in here, right? This story on page 95 is worth the whole book. So I really want you to support this advocacy for our children, our boys, and really tell them how to get a copy.
You can get a copy Amazon.com and just type in Delayed But Not Denied 2 or my name, Kimberly Jenkins Snodgrass. But I also want to tell you, come January 2018, I will have my solo book out, where I have taken Kevin's case, what they wouldn't let us say in court.
Yes.
I've put it in a book.
Yes.
And January 2018, the solo book will come out.
We'll have you back right here.
And the new title is You Can't Have Them.
You can't have them, my God. No, you can't have them. And I just want to thank you for coming on here.
Thank you.
Being brave and courageous to write this in a book and to be able to help other mothers that don't know, first of all, what to do, how to do it, and that maybe haven't gone through it. You will save them this tragedy, this horrific experience. So whatever I can do, I'm here for you. We'll have you back on your solo book. And just give them a way to get a hold of you one more time. Because anyone who wants to join forces with Kimberly, whether your kids are incarcerated or anything has happened to them, or you have that toe tag fear, which I'm feeling myself, please contact her.
Yes, and you can contact me. I'm a board member of Interfaith Action for Human Rights, and that's interfaithactionforhumanrights.org. And you can also reach me. I'm always on Twitter at Kim J. Snodgrass on Twitter.
Yes, thank you so much. Look, y'all, we need to go get our sons, go get our children, and this one is going to lead us right there. So God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
My God. And we will take a short break and be right back. And I believe we have Chef Terrence, our resident chef, and chef to everyone in the DMV and beyond, it seems. I'm on next. Thank you. Oh, my goodness, girl.
Gave my best to some who only gave their worst, but that's alright. I never had your love, well you won't be the last, nor you my first, so that's alright. 'Cause this life will be back around. So if your heart is where it stays, now that ain't right. And what good pain away, every night. 'Cause this life will be back around. So don't let it let you down. Say the night is young and we are too. Let's break some rules, 'cause we ain't got no curfew. People say, oh, baby, say the night is young and we are too. Let's break some rules, 'cause we ain't got no curfew. Hey, yeah, 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 say, and hey, yeah, 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 say, we gon' dance the night away. Yeah, 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 say, the night is young and we are too, yeah. The night is young. Ooh, baby, say the night is young and we are too. Let's bring some rules, 'cause we ain't got no curfew. And yeah, 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 say,
Welcome back to the Renee Allen and Friends Show. I have a media diva next to me. She is just a big, bright light of DMV and just celebrated their 4th annual
Comedy with a Purpose.
Comedy with
toy
a Purpose.
drive.
Yeah. Hey, JB Jones, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome. You look wonderful.
Thank you. You too. Always.
Thank you. Listen, let's get right into this. You just celebrated the 4th annual. So let's talk about that, how you collaborated with Kevin, right?
Kevin Anthony has been doing this for 23 years. And I tell you, I just want to show everybody that the mayor wanted to make sure that they just showed us how much they appreciate what we do. Yeah. So they sent us a greeting. So we're so thankful for that.
From our mayor,
Muriel Bowser. Yes. And let's not forget you. Okay?
You know I had to do
just
something
real
for you.
quick, guys. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Just wanted to show she honoring the extraordinary community service that we do.
Yes.
We give back to the kids.
You do.
To the kids
and adults.
And adults. You know, the UCAP program is all about communities against poverty. So
yes,
that's what it's about.
Yeah, and let's talk about your partner, because everywhere we see you, we see him.
Mr. Daryl Carter.
Yes, Daryl
DC
Carter.
Nightlife himself.
Yes, love him, and I love you. How did that come about? I know you've been around 20-something years.
Well, actually, it was Daryl Carter's baby from back in '99. Uh-huh. And he took like a little sabbatical, and then he just one day was like, you know what, we need DC Nightlife larger than life again. And that's when he came to me. Yeah. And he was like, you know what, I think you're the one to make this thing larger than life.
Yes.
And we've been doing it ever since.
Yeah, and it's been larger than life
every
year.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So let's talk about what went down at the event this past weekend because you had everybody there. We had our guest last week was Mr. Lance London. He received an award.
Yes, despite the snow.
Oh my goodness! Talk about that event and all the people who received these awards. Wow.
Well, because it's all about the community, we decided to add the awards to it. So we gave an Outstanding Entrepreneur Award to Lance London of Carolina Kitchen. We gave Outstanding Organization to 100 Black Men of Prince George's County.
Yes, girl.
We paid honor to a few people that are so involved in the community. Darlene Brown, Shirley Liu, Juan Thomas, the president of the NBA, National Bar Association, Raheem Devon, doing so many great things with the Love Life Foundation.
Yes.
So we honored him.
Night.
Did you? Yeah. So Augie Ogburn, a lot of people see his photographs and all he's done over the years. He gives a lot back to the community. And Paul Wharton, who wasn't able to make it,
That's
but
friend to the show, though, Paul Wharton.
He was one of them. So it was all about, instead of just honoring one thing, we want to make sure that we honor everybody. Yeah.
You did a phenomenal job.
Oh, and Asia.
Asia
she got an excellence award.
She was amazing.
She does a lot.
Wow. I mean, we see each other, but we didn't get a chance to really be right there. And how humbling and beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, I really was impressed. I really love her. Yes.
And the weather was, started out kind of bad, but all in all, everybody was like, "Hey, it's not a blizzard, so let's do it." So it was really nice. We really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was. It was at the
and
old Company.
The Hecht Warehouse at Ivy City, guys. Beautiful place. If you're looking for somewhere to live, that is the place. They are gorgeous.
The only time I've been there was Kimberly Hart. The strategist. She gave something there. Bill Hart's sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I mean, it's beautiful.
It really is. Got that eclectic look to it,
Yeah. So listen, I know you have some things that have gone on in your life that has developed you into the woman that you are and the empowerer and the inspirer of women that you are. You and Millie do a podcast.
Yes, every week we have Connect the City, comes on every Tuesday at 7. We're actually finished for the year, but we're going to start out strong the beginning of the year. But we've just covered so many topics. It's just been so much fun.
Yeah, and you're not afraid to hit those topics that people don't really want to talk about. And here is the segue into what we're going to talk about, right? Which is domestic violence. And I'll let you talk about that.
Well, I wanted this because it's the holiday season. I wanted to keep it upbeat. Yeah. I didn't want it to be that, I've been through a lot. Was young, got married, and it was it started out great, actually. But as time went on, people become something that you just didn't see in the beginning.
Yes, Lord.
And it became very violent and very controlling. And it got to a point where I escaped with the clothes on my back.
Did a Tina Turner?
Yeah, with
Glory
him, literally trying to, I would say, take my life. But, God had other plans. He had other plans. And, what's the saying? If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
Yes, ma'am.
So I became the strong woman that I am today. You are. Yes. And you know what? I forgive him. I forgive him.
You.
Yes. I understand that we all make mistakes and it doesn't hurt them, it hurts you. So if you don't let it go and you don't, go ahead and forgive, you probably never forget, but, you have to move on. So I've moved on, and I tell you that everything that's happened in the past is what you see right here. It's J.V. Jones right here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're looking good,
Thank
girl.
you. Appreciate it. Yes.
I thank you, first of all, for sharing that. I know there's a lot more things, but you gave to the women that are listening that may need to hear that. And I really award you for that.
I have become a spokesperson. So if anyone is interested in wanting me to speak and be basically a strength and understand that there is always a silver lining. So, I want to be able to help. They can call and reach out to me, email me. I'm at JV Jones on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it.
You're all over
can,
the place.
You can get a hold of me, and I want to be that person that everybody don't want everybody to know their business. So I'm the type person that I'm still carrying someone's secret from middle school.
Oh my.
So
You
you don't have to worry about anybody knowing about it.
Yeah.
But yes, I am that person. I am doing different speaking engagements and things. So if anyone is doing anything, and I know that Domestic Violence Month is in October, but it's a year-round problem.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yep.
And thank you for giving a solution. And if you could look into the camera with the WLVS sisters and just speak to a woman who may be going through that, whether it's verbal, physical, domestic violence, what would you say to her?
Well, a lot of people don't know the signs. And I tell people that you have to know the signs. I think some of us are brought up in situations that are domestic abuse, and we just don't realize it. But, you don't talk to me right. Like I had times when he cursed me in front of my kids and talked down on me and said I would never amount to anything. Nobody would ever want me, and you're nothing. And, so if you have someone talking to you in a negative way, because love should be exactly that, love.
Yes, love,
If you're talking to me in a degrading way, then you don't really love me. So I think for a lot of us, we really need to understand that we don't deserve a lot of the way that we're treated. And if you feel like you're just not being treated right, then you need to leave.
Yes, ma'am.
It's hard, though, because the hardest part for me was, where am I going to go?
Yes, ma'am.
He knows everybody I know. Family, work, everything.
Yeah.
So that, I think for a lot of us, it was, how are we going to get away? So I speak to people that are not in a domestic abuse situation. I'm speaking to the parents and the friends of friends.
The tribe.
They need
Yes.
to be able to come to you and say, look, I need to get away. He doesn't know where you live, or she doesn't know. I mean, I'm not going to say that only, women are abused. But, we need to come together and help each other and give some type of, shelter for folks that need it, And a lot of times we don't want to get involved, but we have to. Because when something happens to that person, then you're like, wow, they came to me and I did not help them.
Yes, ma'am.
So we need to reach out. So I'm just letting people know that I can give you resources, and I can give you results.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
Feel
Well,
free.
I am so happy that you're on the show today, and I'm going to have you back because I know we just had a little snippet, right?
Okay.
But I do feel like a series is coming out of you. I don't know if it's a book, I don't know if it's a seminar, but she is available to speak to you, to empower, encourage, and educate women on this, pitiful domestic violence that we are experiencing out here. So again, just one more time, how to get a hold of you, JV?
I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. You can email me at jvjones@dcnitelife.com. I would give my number out, but I want people to know that this is very serious. So I don't want anybody just calling me just to be calling me.
Yeah.
So if you email me, I will give you my number.
Yes, thank you.
Yes,
thank
and you can get in touch with me.
Thank you for
Yes,
everything.
thank
DC
you.
Life Connected.
DC
was it
Nightlife.
DC Nightlife, and that's NITILIFE.
NITELIFE.com.
Yes,
And I also have an app.
Yes.
Everything that's going on in DMV, City Life. CITYLYFE.
I love it.
On the Google Play and on the App Store.
Yes.
You need to get that app.
That's JV Jones.
Yes. Thank you so much for having
you.
me. I appreciate it.
We'll be right back. I love you, girl.
Thank you.
We'll
Love
be
you
right
too.
back.
Well, it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. But the wind is right, we can sail away. Find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. and see. Believe me, it's not far to Never, Never Land. No reason to pretend that if the wind is right, we can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Dreaming the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it gets the best of me when I'm sailing, yeah. All caught up in the reverie. Every word is a symphony. Won't you believe me? Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Dreaming the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Come on and play.
I hope you enjoyed our girl, our first guest 2.5 years ago, Silver Logan Sharp, the former singer of Chic Freak Out, right? So that's her new CD, The Groove Men. I hope you enjoyed that. But we are standing right here with a Miss
Yep.
O. Mega. Is that how you say it?
Yes, ma'am. It's just a Miss Omega, but you know,
Oh,
if you
okay.
want to throw the dot in there,
I
you
Miss
can for
Omega.
word
I
play.
love it. So look, we met at the DC Life event.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
had to have you here.
Yes, ma'am.
And then listen, what happened during these breaks, so much happens. And Kimberly, who is the author of the book that we just talked about, right?
Yes.
What is that? Denied. What is anybody? Delayed but not denied 2. I want to make sure I got it right. Share with them what the connection, and we did not plan this.
Yeah, nah, we actually, I grew up knowing her as an aunt. She's a real close friend of my mom's, and her son is actually like a brother to me, you know. So until that incident happened, I mean, we was together a lot, you know. So we both come from the same neighborhood, you know. We dealt with the same issues and stuff out there. So I mean, I've seen it personally, what she went through and what she's been doing. And aside from the book and probably things she don't say in public, like what they go through as a family, how strong they are, how they, you know, kept a good, you know, unity together for his, you know, support. So I mean, like I said, it's real when you kind of watch somebody talk about something and then you kind of sit there and you like, you know it more than the story that is being told, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, you know, it was cool, but also a little, you know, throw off. But he's a strong brother and he'll be all right. You know, he's got a strong mother, he's got a strong family. So, you know, I'd rather think positive about the situation. Just go ahead and claim victory.
Yes, victory.
Shout out to my man, KK. That's what we call him.
All right, KK. Well, we are here because so many things. Like, you know, how did you get into this business?
I got into some stuff myself when I was young out in the streets and stuff, you know. When I had to go, you know, away for a little bit, I decided to, you know, use my time wisely. So I started writing music, writing songs. And then when I got out, one of my friends took me to a studio. So when we was at the studio, I just started, you know, playing around with music. Actually, she heard one of my first songs, Miss Snodgrass.
Wow.
Yeah, she did. It actually was my first song. And she actually helped me convince my mom to actually let me rap because my mom wasn't trying to have it at first, you know. But it was cool, you know. That's how I got into it. I always liked music. My family likes, you know, is real music oriented. My mother always listened to music, you know, growing up in the house, cleaning up. So I always liked music, but in school I did a lot of journalism. I did a lot of advanced English courses and stuff like that. So I was always into writing and playing with words and stuff. So I just had to learn how to do it over melody.
Wow. Well, there's some other things I wanted to just share with you, WLVS, and one is you have an AKA, which is Hoodridge, or well, how did that come about?
Hoodridge.
From Woodbridge, but Hoodridge.
Yeah. Well, it's the suburbs. That's a little aggressive at times, and you know. It's so many, you know, some city-like things that happen down there in the suburbs. So we adopted the name Hoodbridge. You know, I try to make it a good thing. It didn't start off that way, though.
Yeah, well, it's all about how it ends, right?
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's our hood. It doesn't. The word hood doesn't necessarily have to mean anything bad. You know what I'm saying? It's our hood. That's where we're from. It's Woodbridge, so it's our hood. It's Hoodbridge. You know?
I love it. I love your attitude, your spirit. And this is why I brought him here. Just, you know, I always leave about 11 minutes open for when I, you know, meet people and see people around and about, and they weren't actually scheduled. And you are that person today because I really connected with you. Everyone did at DC Nightlife, everyone, and the way you moved the crowd. So I'm excited to introduce to you. Well, let's talk about some of the people you've worked with. We got to give them something.
Yeah. I got a single out now called Diva Look that I did with Snoop Dogg. It was a hookup with a producer who actually hooked me up. Excuse me. It was a hookup with a producer who actually hooked me up with the vocals. We went through all the contracts. Make a long story short, me and my producer, Kush B, recorded the beat and the whole track out of the Far Studio that's in Silver Spring, Maryland on Fenton Street. So shout out the Far Studio. Shout out my producer, Kush B. And shout out Ace, because he looked out for me, and he's a producer out in Virginia. He actually helped me do a lot of things and gave me a connect to get me that connect. So it's cool. It was just basically right place, right time, and being loyal to the right people.
Yes, and it's all about the connections, y'all. Nothing happens unless somebody helps you. So we're going to listen to this song. I can't wait. I didn't even listen to it. He sent it to me. I wanted to hear it with you live on the WLVS set on the Renee Allen and Friends show. So here you have
Diva Look.
Yes,
and it's for the ladies, you know, it's a lot of music out there, so I wanted to do something for the ladies that was warm, you know what I'm saying?
Thank
these
you.
young ladies right here, you know, you should expect a man to treat you a certain way. And you know, at the end of the day, I'm not perfect, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm all stand up all the time, but for the most part, I try to do the right thing, and I try to treat ladies how they need to be treated. So I figured if I had a chance to have a song with that much backing to it with a big artist like that on it, and it's gonna get attention, maybe I can give a cool message instead of going the other route.
Yes,
so I jumped out there and took a chance. So y'all ladies gotta support me.
We're gonna support you, right, ladies? Yeah. And so I bring you a Miss Omega.
Yes. You got the look of a diva, dog got it all now, follow the procedure. I need you to leave your mind, bring your body, ain't nothing but an Eastside party. You got the look of a diva, dog got it all now, follow the procedure. I need you to leave your mind. Shout out Snoop Dogg. Ain't nothing but an Eastside party.
Ooh, and I tell him, she got a diva look. She walk in the room, everybody like. She got a diva look. She walk in the room, everybody like. I can tell what she hitting on. Already got me thinking what she sipping on. I can see her roommate playing bodyguard. The other one best friend, she gon' block hard. But my game like Jordan Jackson. Spit it like Biggie when I get it crackin'. See everybody be a dawn in my faction. OG schooled us to go past them. I inbound the ball, broke the full court press. How you doing? Wish your name was next. Followed by a verbal game of chess. A couple words in her ear, later sting the rest. I'm like,
you got the look of a diva, dog got it all now, follow the procedure. I need you to leave your mind, bring your body, ain't nothing but an Eastside party. You got the look of a diva, dog got it all now, follow the procedure. I need you to leave your mind, bring your body, ain't nothing but an Eastside party.
She got a diva look, she walk in the room, everybody like. She got a diva look. She walk in that room, everybody like. I step off, her friends start judging. He's not the type to wife up or love him. Now her emotions kick, push and shoving. She seeing through the persona that they be loving. Cause my game Cam Newton, Tom Brady. Mama's baby, raised me from the 80s. Taught me how to talk when it's to a lady. I put it down so for show, no maybe. I feel it vibrate in my pocket. The text read, I'm digging what I'm watching. I replied, I'm digging that you're watching. Let's slide off a combo when nobody's watching. I'm live.
You got the look of a diva,
dog got it all now, follow the procedure. I need you to leave your mind, bring your body, ain't nothing but an Eastside party.
You got the look of a diva, dog got it all now, follow the procedure.
I need you to leave your mind, bring your body, ain't nothing but an Eastside party.
You like? So cool, old school, big Snoop Dogg, I be breaking the rules. I'm phenomenal, your mama knows, so I'ma go and get it. Push to delete, so you know I'm gonna spit it. So cool, new school, A Omega, I be dropping the jewels. I'm phenomenal, the ganja blow, so baby come and hit it. Push to the beat, so you know I'm gonna spit it. You got the look of a diva, dog got it all now, follow the procedure. I need you to leave your mind, bring your body, ain't nothing but an east side party. You got the look of a diva, dog got it all now, follow the procedure. I need you to leave your mind, bring your body, ain't nothing but an east side party. That is Diva Look. You can find that on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, all your major platforms. And I want to bring my little divas up here because this song I made especially for ladies like these right here, young women. Always know you can be powerful and strong. Always make a man respect you. You know, the way I did the song, I wanted to make sure it was, you know, I didn't specify where I was at or what scene it was, so it's universal. It wasn't a go home at the end of the night type of thing, you know. It's just basically no matter the situation, as a man, you should be confident to get through it and go speak to a woman. You know? Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yes.
I'm good.
I love it.
Should I keep rapping? I don't gotta go get a regular job. I'm good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Omega. God bless you. Thank you for
Thank you.
being here on the show.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with Chef
Yeah.
Terrence Williams, 2 Fish and 5 Loaves Catering.
Daddy.
Questions echo in my mind, won't leave me alone. I walk these empty streets at night. I'm far away from home. I'm living in a no man's land, wandering without a plan. Falling when I try to stand, I'm fading as I'm waiting. It's a lonely world without you, and I'm a lonely soul waiting for your return. You're the hope that I hold on to. I am here for you to find me, find me.
Wow, that was amazing, huh, guys? Miss Omega, that was amazing. He's featured with Snoop Dogg, the real Snoop Dogg, with Diva Look. That was amazing. Listen, I'm sitting here with not only my dear friend, resident chef of the Renee Allen and Friends Show, but the DMV's finest in just delicious, delicious food. So how are you, Chef?
I'm great. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. I see you everywhere.
Staying busy.
Yes, sir. What did you bring us today?
I bought you a spicy pork loin, tenderloin, with a mango sauce and some fresh squash and zucchini.
It looks delicious. Tell us how this started with 2 Fish and 5 Loaves Catering. Just for some people who don't remember, because you've been on the show. He's a resident chef, y'all. I get this good food all the time. So how did this all begin?
It just started with a vision. There's a lot of bad food. A lot of bad food. I knew I could cook. I knew my food was good, but already having an established career in IT for almost 15 years, just took a leap of faith. Spoke to the Lord. Told me just go ahead and start the business.
Yes.
And I sent you my website, and you said, "Come on the show."
That's right. Come on.
So that's how it really got started. Just wanted to go ahead and start the business.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So with all of this, how you stay so busy? How do you do it?
Man, it's a lot. I don't know. I don't know how. To be honest with you, Look. I'll be having 2 and 3 jobs in a day. I mean, just something just comes and says you got to do it.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
Yeah.
Get it done. Clients happy.
Yeah. People are elated with your food and service.
So it's just this is my passion now. The food. So at the bottom line is just got to get it done.
Yes. Well, how did they get a hold of you for the holidays? You know, the holidays are upon us. And last year I got the fried turkey. I don't know which turkey I got, but it was all gone down to the wishbone and the ribs. And I brought all this stuff home to Connecticut. So tell them how to get a hold of you to put some orders in.
Yeah. You can catch me at visit me at www.twofishfivelobesbbq.com, 301-263-7344, and on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at 2fish5lobesbbq.
Yes, it is so good. Listen, well, we're gonna dig in because the Little Miss DC and Little Miss Maryland said, "Can we come up and taste?" That's why they're flagged here with us, because they smell this food and they're ready, you know, out of the mouths of babes.
Let me hook them up.
Yeah, so as we end this segment with Chef Terrence Williams, I just want to say thank you for always coming through for me and being a part of this show and feeding us so well. You want some? And please support him. I'm going to grab my own here. Oh, it's so tender. Support him and order some delicious food for the holidays and beyond. Thank you, sir. Y'all want to try it, ladies? I don't have a knife, so just pick it up with a fork and take a little bite and let us know what you think.
Vegetables.
I like it. I really like it.
Thank you.
It's really good. Now, there you have it, y'all. So get
Stamp
those
it.
orders in. Thank you for tuning
Thank
in.
you,
Thank you
ladies.
to all of my guests. Thank you to Chef Terrence for everything that you do. And happy holidays. See you next week. Keep tuning into the Renee Allen and Friends show. God bless.
Miss Renee show. Hey, Miss Renee show.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Renee Allen and Friends show. To the Renee Allen and Friends show. We have a wonderful guest in the studio. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome. Right. Mwah.
Miss Renee.
Hi, I'm Dr. Renee Starlin Allen, the host of the Renee Allen and Friends show here on WLVS Radio, the largest online radio broadcast in the United States.
Well, you know, this platform is for people to really know what's going on, you know, not just locally, but globally.
Oh, I love it. You know, they say you're the man's the head, but we're the neck, and we put them wherever we want to put them. Is that true?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
I want you to just talk about a few pieces, and then the fundraiser, because that's what I'm excited about.
Okay. We forgot about love. Beautiful love.
Bringing you the best in